Join with audio, start video. There's so many things you have to do. Okay, let me make sure it's recording. All right, so happy Tuesday, December 1st. I'm going to tell you your sketch assignment. As always, your sketch assignments are in your daily announcement where I send you the live Zoom link and where you can also find the recorded Zoom link later on. I post the recorded Zoom link. Your sketch for today is going to be, why? Everything moves. Your sketch for today is going to be, if I could stop moving things. You're going to draw, well, you're going to sketch this painting. It's a very famous painting. You probably have seen it before. The title of the painting is called American Gothic. And it's an American painter, Grant Wood, very famous, very famous. Have y'all seen this before? Never, 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 really, okay. Very famous painting. So you're gonna sketch this in your sketchbook. You were gonna jot down, you know, that it's Grant Wood is the artist, American Gothic is the title, 1930 it was made. You're gonna answer, what are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? What is she looking at? What's going on here? Doesn't have to be right or wrong. You don't need to look up the painting and find that out. I'll tell you that tomorrow. Let me let Dorian, and let me say that again. Okay. Good morning. Today is December 1st, and welcome to Tuesday. Your sketch for today, as usual, is always in your announcement section. And your sketch for today is to sketch this painting, sketch it out, and then write down at the bottom it says who it's by, Grant Wood, American Gothic, was made in 1930. And then you're going to answer what they are thinking about. What is she looking at? What are they thinking about? Use your imagination. It does not have to be anything right. You do not need to look this painting up to find out what's going on here. I will tell you that tomorrow, keep you in suspense. So that's your sketch. Remember that this Friday, you are gonna upload your sketches from last week because we were here 2 days last week? Yeah. You're gonna upload the sketches from last week and what we're doing this week, all this coming Friday. Your project is, we're going to be working on for a little bit, like pretty much this week, we're going to be working on this. You are going to illustrate a family recipe. Hold on, because I've got a lot to show you. I know we just got through with Thanksgiving. I'm sure that there are some particular types of things that your family makes, and we're going to take the concept, get all the stuff off my screen, there we go. We're going to take the concept of something maybe that your family particularly makes. It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving or Christmas related. It can be anything. Maybe it's a certain type of cake that you get on your birthday, or maybe some type of breakfast that, is very important. It doesn't have to be, it can be any type of recipe, but I'm sure there's some things that your family do that maybe they only do it this way. So you're gonna take the concept of a family recipe and we're gonna go back to the beginning. I don't quite know if y'all were in the classes at the beginning or if y'all came later, but at the very beginning, we learned how to look at our hands and draw a contour line of our hands. A contour line is the lines that define the outline of a shape. So meaning if there was a dead body here in the room and they took the body to the morgue or whatever, there would be a taped outline around the body. But it would not have all the details. It would not be a drawing of the body. It would just be an outline. Contour line drawing is legit a line drawing. Now, in this PowerPoint, I'm showing you so many ways to visually interpret a recipe, because that's your goal here. You're going to take drawing skills, art skills, and visually create this recipe, which is brilliant for me, because if you're like me, you are visual people. I would much rather look at a recipe that has 4 eggs drawn out, and a cup of, oil with a 1/4 slash mark on it than reading a recipe. I hate to read things. I love visual examples. So I'm going to show you a whole bunch of different examples. There's, like this one. So you can take it and treat it like a comic book. So in your sketchbook, as you start planning this out, you could draw, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, final product. You can take it that way. So this is a really cool example. You can do a step-by-step. So this was some sort of peppermint bark, like candy cane bark. And you can see, literally, it's kind of got like the action. Smash the candy cane, melt the chocolate, add it to the pot, spread it on the pan, break it, and then you can like dip it in chocolate. Very easy, but you clearly can tell based on this example what you need. You need 12 candy canes, a half teaspoon of vanilla, so forth, white chocolate chips. This is a visual. By looking at this, you could go home and make this. So you're creating a visual recipe. Maybe it's something that you cook, something you know how to cook. So here's some examples. Here's another one, very action oriented. And notice, some are kind of look, like I said, some look like a cartoon. Some might have been designed on the computer. This one is watercolor. If you were in the class face-to-face, we watercolored last week for our gratitude spiral. So it's very easy. Maybe you draw out all the things. Maybe you're going to make a stew. Maybe you're going to make a seafood bisque or something. Maybe you draw out everything that goes in, and then then you draw the pot. However you interpret this is up to you. What I care about is you're using your art skills. If you're at home, are you going to come back in and color? Let's say you did that peppermint bark thing. Maybe you did the whole thing in pencil value, but then you just used a red color pencil or a red marker and just highlighted on the candy cane. And that was the only area you used color. This one's cute. Kind of animate the food. This is like broccoli soup, 3 different ways, or how, what can you do with a piece of, broccoli? You can make soup, you can make salad, you could roast it. So you could take a concept of a hot dog. You could take a hot dog 3 ways. You draw it one way, maybe you have an onion sitting beside it, and then the next one, and the onion's chopped up. And then the final is the hot dog with the onions, or the chili, or mustard, or this one I love too. This is still doing animating. So this is just a type of pasta. It's literally all the types of pasta. I'm half Italian. I lived in Italy for 2 years. So I'm very passionate about this one. I love Italian food. You guys all probably had turkey or stuffing or something like that. I had pasta. I love pasta. Very simple. This is a hot pan of boiling water, and then they have taken these 5 types of pasta sauces and animated them. The rigatoni looks a certain way. The spaghetti that we're very familiar with, it's kind of like they're in a hot tub. Macaroni. This is a very creative, a very inventive. This is nothing you're going to do today. You're going to really work through this, try to personalize it to something that maybe you're getting ready to make at Christmas time. Maybe my mom and I always make these peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss on them. That would be a good one for me to do. Avocado, here's another one. Here's the toast, here's the avocado, fry the egg, put it on, you could add these certain ingredients if you wanted to. So I'm showing you a whole bunch of ways to feature the ingredients and show a final product. You could bring a sense of culture into this. Maybe you're making a an empanada or a huevos rancheros, which I'm definitely not saying right. Am I saying that right at all? Huevos rancheros, sort of. So maybe you're going to take something from another culture. I really like Greek food. I like this salad called tabbouleh. That might be a good one for me to do. So you're going to incorporate the culture, maybe you're drawing the country Indian food. Maybe this isn't something that you've had. Maybe something you want to have. You could look up Indian food or Japanese food with sushi, how to make a sushi roll. And then kind of create an image, a drawing of the culture and what you're going to be making. I love this project. Make it seasonal, just like I said. This is perfect for what's going on. Maybe you have a particular type of cookie that your family always makes. Perfect for this project, especially in the next few weeks when people are cooking things. Maybe you draw some seasonal things. You write the ingredients. You write the directions there, but then you add what they would look like or how you decorate them. Here's a Halloween one. You can totally make it seasonal. Sorry. Okay, so what you're going to do today, you're going to think about maybe something that your family loves or something that you've been involved with your family from a little child. Maybe it's just making a chocolate cake. Or, you might want to talk to somebody like, hey, mom, uncle, aunt, auntie, somebody, what are all the ingredients that go into, your famous cookies or your famous muffins or that casserole we had this past Thanksgiving. And then you're going to write your ingredient list out. These are just your how to prep, how to get going. These are just your little sketch notes and the directions. And then you're going to figure out which way you want to do it. Are you going to do a comic type of thing? Or are you just going to draw it all out? Then you're going to make sketches of contour lines. All you're doing is drawing contour lines. We've been doing that since this school started. Okay, we've been drawing contour lines of ingredients. It's very, very easy. Contour lines, the directions. This is like a dish, the directions, the ingredients. You can write the directions out right there. You can come back in and, color in the letters. I think that's the end of that. And then, how are you going to bring this to life? Are you going to color in the green basil or the red chilies, so forth? So this is a little bit of a project. I have it due Friday. It should take you, I don't want you rushing and doing it all today. It should take you a little bit. It should be very, you could just do it on one piece of paper in your sketchbook. But it should be very visually, I should be able to visually look at it without having to read too much and know what you're illustrating. This is an illustrating type of project. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to post this video and don't forget your sketch, sketching out that painting, writing what they're thinking about, and then start thinking of how you're going to illustrate a recipe.